Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm gonna jump right into my Blood Sugar by Jeffree Star palette. I'm using sugarcane and glucose and just putting that as a base all over my lid. Just putting it everywhere. It sort of like has like a little pinky undertone, but it's okay because we're gonna end up blending everything out eventually, and you'll see why. Blend it all over the lid. And then I'm going into the shade Cherry Soda. And I'm putting this on the outer corners, and I'm just putting it a little bit to the middle and then on the inner corners. So I have a little bit in the middle of like just blank. So I'm just making sure that I got that pigmentation, and then I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Again, outer corners, inner corners, and middle. And this is like just like a normal, like, I guess red. Like it's it's like a pinkish type of red. And then I'm going into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm actually jumping into the shade Red Ochre. And this has more of that red pigmentation. It's like more of a reddish brown. So I'm just doing that on the outer corners, inner corners, and middle. A little bit in the middle. I'm just blending that all together. I'm putting more and more just to make sure it's like deepened, because I want it to be red. Like I want to make sure that that red is there. And I just keep on blending more, like putting more on top and then blending it out, and yeah. So now I'm going back into the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm going into Fresh Meat. This is more of a like a reddish purple, and I'm just putting that on the inner corners and the outer corners, and I'm just gonna blend it all the way through. And then I'm going in with a little bit of this brown shade, and it's going to be in the Modern Renaissance, and it's called Cypress Umber. I think that's how you say it. So it's like a super deep brown. It's almost black, but not. I'm just using that to blend it out. I'm, again, doing middle, outer corner, and inner corner. And I'm just blending that out all together. Blending. And I'm just deepening it up more. Again, I'm just blending. I'm making sure that everything is blended nicely. I'm just putting this actually all over my lid, like the space that, even though it was a little bit cleared out, I thought that, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna do the brown shade all over my lid, and then I'm gonna do like a little halo eye. So I like that idea actually better. So then I just started packing it on all over my lid, just making sure that it's blended to the gods. I'm blending it everywhere. And then now I'm doing the halo eye, and I'm putting that right in the middle, and I'm sort of like putting it where I want to put a gold shade actually, because I'm doing a red and gold halo eye. So I just put it in the middle, and it's sort of like in a V in a weird way. It's sort of like a V, so it looks like when you're looking at it, it looks like it's becoming bigger. It starts little and then becomes bigger. And then I'm making sure that brown shade is on the outer side, so like it doesn't look so big, and I'm making sure that's in the V shape. And just blend it out just a little bit, just so it's not that harsh. And then I'm going into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm going into the color Chocolate Gold. And let me tell you, this palette smells good as fuck. Like, honestly, it smells like chocolate. I fucking love it. Sometimes I just open it just to smell it because it smells so good. Anyways, I'm just going in with that gold. Then I'm blending it out a little bit with the brown shade, again, just to make sure that it's in the V type of shape that I want. I'm just blending it out. I'm making sure that I still have the pigment of the chocolate gold, because I want it sort of to be a harsh line but not as harsh. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But I'm just making sure that the pigment is there. And then I'm going into red ochre, and I'm putting that under my eyes as well. And then I'm going to be blending it out, making sure that it's blended out to match with the color above it. So above on my top lid, since it's red ochre as well, just making sure that it's all blended together nicely. And then I'm going in with the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm using the color Primavera. I believe that's how you say it. I'm using that under my eyebrows. I'm using that as my inner corners. But it wasn't bright enough for me, honestly, because I like being bright as fuck. Like, I'm just that extra. So I ended up dipping into my chocolate gold palette, and I actually put a little bit of gold dip on it so it would be a little bit brighter. And then I'm going in with my Jeffree Star colors, of course, because these are my favorite lipsticks shades. I love the shades Family Jewels and Gemini, but I believe I used the color Gemini for this one. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I used Gemini for this one, and I love the way it looked. I love the way that Jeffree Star's velour liquid lipsticks feel on my lips. They're so buttery and they just feel soft. I just love it so much. Oh my god. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.